Welcome to the Great Shearing. We must relearn sustainable skills. Welcome to the World Healing Summit.
He is actually going to be one of our speakers at the summit, Mr. Kevin Duguay.
For all of you that are showing up, for taking the initiative to learn and invest in yourself, helping an athlete whose body had broken down physically, and often in that light, folks, you know, when there's a physical challenge or sometimes there's an emotional challenge.
All right, hi, this is Manny Baines, award-winning film director and host and organizer of the World Healing Summit happening on May 22nd to the 24th. What I have in store for you at this summit is just amazing, because I'm going to bring to you, my whole goal for doing this summit is to bring the world's top healers and practitioners in the area of holistic health who are really going to come and provide value to you on how you can help heal yourself naturally. And they're bringing in decades of knowledge from all different industries. And I have with me today an absolute amazing legend in the space, Mr. Kevin Duguay. This guy's an amazing man. I had met him last month, and he is working on an amazing product and has some amazing wisdom to share on things that, you know, he has done and he can do to help you, you know, heal holistically. He's been involved in the sports medicine field for many decades, but I'm gonna let him speak, and he is actually gonna be one of our speakers at the summit. Kevin, welcome. And why should people first tell them a little bit about yourself and why they should come to the World Healing Summit?
Sure. Well, actually, Manny, thanks for the intro, and I'm so excited to be part of this Healing Summit. And for all of you that are showing up, for taking the initiative to learn and invest in yourself. And this is probably one of the things I've learned in life, as Manny alluded to a little bit. My background is sports medicine and exercise science and athletic therapy. So I've been in this for a long time. You can tell by the gray hair. Over 30 plus years of experience. And what I've learned is just that you never stop learning. There's always more cutting edge information, applications, processes, systems to help us be our best. And that's what I loved about what I was involved with in sports medicine, of helping an athlete whose body had broken down physically, and often in that light, folks, you know, when there's a physical challenge or sometimes there's an emotional challenge, because it becomes a mental issue now. So there's lots of components tied into healing. And one of the things that I'm going to share about, I'm not going to say, is a spoiler alert, I'm not telling you anything, you got to show up to the conference, is what I've learned is in our body, it's designed, it's been created to look after itself. Now, having said that, what have we learned? You're going to hear from people, they're going to share information about what you can add to your body, add to your lifestyle to help you, and I use the F word, and it's not the four-letter word, it's how to function. Because this is what I learned about everything in the body, all these different systems that we have, and I focus on the brain, so I'm a brain guy. But I'm going to share some cool concepts about, as we look at mind and body, concepts and tools that are out there to help our body function better. And we know when it's not functioning well, because why? We have symptoms. So we go see somebody, say, listen, I've got these symptoms, and what have we learned in the healing concept? There has to be a root cause. It just doesn't happen. There's got to be a reason. So you're going to hear from people speaking in their areas of expertise, in their areas of passion, in the field that they're working in. You're going to hear stories. You're going to hear new information. Why? This is the field of holistic healing that we're in. It's a continual evolution of ongoing new learning that comes, just like neurogenesis. It's like the word genesis. We're always acquiring information. There's a wealth of it out there, but guess what? You can come to Manny's house. You can come to the World Healing Summit, and for 3 days, 22 to 24 in May, be part of a family of what? Minded people who are open to learning. And this is what I love about what you're doing, Manny, is that you're taking this platform of technology, like the internet, and if you have an internet connection, you can go back to school and And you know what? How nice is Manny to make this complimentary? You just have to go register a ticket on Eventbrite. Why? Because I'm important. And if you take that one thing away from you folks, is you are the most important person on this planet, because it's you. Manny has a calling and a vision. I have a calling and a vision. And all of you that are listening to this going, yeah, I was created for a purpose. Find a purpose. Find the people who want to help you fulfill your purpose. Because I learned you can't go to Amazon and order a new body. You got to live with what you got. So if that's what you have, you're unique, you're an individual, and you're looking for those other people in your life, and this is my background in sports, right? It's a team sport. Like there's a general manager, and there's a head coach, and there's all these assistant coaches. It's like all these specialists. And they all had their specialty, but they're all part of what? The same team. That's what Manny's put together for you for these 3 days to help you acquire information so you can become an educated individual and say, you know what, I'm really interested about that. You know what, they're talking my language. And guess what? There's people you can reach back out to that are there for what reason? They found their purpose, they found their calling, and they're sharing information of what they learn and how they help people. Why? Because we're always looking for help, because we always have some type of quote unquote challenge. And when you get to learn and take information and apply it like I've been able to do, guess what? Things begin to grow because you're doing the right things by helping people. So yeah, Manny, like I'm stoked, man. I'm so looking forward to sharing about what we do in that area of healing and helping the human body function better in a holistic, natural way, which is what the target audiences are looking for these days and what you're putting together. So I think it's just great.
Thanks, Kevin. And what people don't know is that you've actually worked with some top names kind of in the industry and in different fields, obviously being the field of, sports medicine. Can you share a couple of, the people and industries that you've worked with in your years of experience?
Thanks, Manny. So I have been blessed that when I went into sports medicine way back in the 80s, folks, okay? I'm an 80s kid, but I was born in the 60s. But I was blessed to work with elite athletes. I've been involved with the NHL, the CFL, the AHL, university level, collegiate level, junior level in hockey, personal training organizations, a lot of different parts in the health and wellness, clinical practice as well, functional neuromedicine, functional regenerative, like a lot of different bumper stickers as I call it. But all those different pieces, Manny, of acquiring learning through those different demographics and even levels from everyday people in clinic to the best of the best, and every opportunity opened more doors through those areas, and it was just an amazing learning experience when you see the resiliency of the human body, folks, and how wonderful we were made. But then also you can see how quickly it can change in an instant. As an example, somebody blows a ligament out in their knee. A single incident that takes less than a split second now turns into a 9-month rehab. So things can happen very quickly. And then how do you deal with that? Or there's chronic issues, or there's acute issues. So there's lots of different things that happen to us because we're subject to stuff every day. But being in those different demographics, from children all the way to my work with seniors, I call it sense of urgency, that we have a finite time on this planet, right? Everyone knows the date of birth, there's a dash, and there's a day coming at the end. So what happens in that dash? And so be able to, wherever we are in this world, to help people in that dash, because that sense of urgency, Kev, I got to get back in the game. And this is what I love, Manny, about what I get to do in that, apply that mindset in sports medicine and pro sports, in that sense of urgency. And for all of you that are showing up to the summit, that you're in that place. I have a challenge, or maybe you don't, but I probably don't think so. Most people have something, but we don't tell anybody. And it's like, okay, you can help me be better? Yeah, well, that's what I'm here for. Why? Because there's people depending on you. People depending on you. You're part of a family, of a system, of an organization, and you're a key cog in the wheel, and you need to be there. That's why you're there. And if you remove you, you're unique. So this is what I love, this concept, Manny, of where we're going in our health and wellness world. That if you could be proactive versus reactive. You understand that, folks? I don't want to get sick. What do? You find people that keep your car on the body, keep your car on the road. You have these holistic mechanics that keep your car running like a Formula One race car. Really? Yeah, there's over 300 people working on a Formula One race car. One driver, you, and there's 300 people responsible for your car. Kev, I got to get these people in my life. That's why they have those expensive.
Amazing explanation. That is amazing. Like, you're right. You are one person, but I think, you need a team. And I love that, right? We don't want to be reactive. Why wait to get sick? Why not do preventative methods that can help you now to be, more vital and more strong? And I love the analogy of a car, right? We take our cars for tune-ups every, little while. Our body needs the same thing. Our mind needs the same thing. We need to be feeding our mind good information. We need to be feeding our body good, nutritious food. And that's why I encourage you to come to the summit to learn and grow. And you're going to be surrounded by these amazing practitioners who are from various different industries of the holistic health space. They've dedicated their life to this. And you're going to see amazing speakers like Kevin, who's been in sports medicine for decades. Kevin, what was one thing that you saw in being in sports medicine that you found that was like a missing piece that this holistic, healing provide for them?
What I found, Manny, was this: you need a team. If I was in the CFL, not if I was in the CFL, I'm an athletic therapist. I have other medical professionals that are part of this team. For example, orthopedic surgeons. Why? Athletes break things. And so there's different specialists that have special skills in specific areas that serve an individual athlete that I don't do the surgery. I was able to sit in on the surgery in the OR and watch what a master craftsperson, male, female, could do. Going, wow, that's why you're a chief orthopedic surgeon. Your work's amazing. I've been in that realm. This summit is about the same thing. It's finding those gifted people that fill different parts of our wellness wheel, right? There's a wheel. If you look at the wellness wheel, I use this when I was teaching in college. I said, there's different pieces of the pie. Oh, there is? Yeah, there's not just one. You don't eat the whole pie. There's different pieces. So who do you have working on you? Massage therapist, physiotherapist, chiropractor, a craniosacral specialist, orthopedic surgeons, GPs, all these different specialists. Why? Because depending on the need that you were dealing with, I have somebody that can very well versed in that area. They do their part as part of the collective whole. I do my part. And who benefits? You at the summit / the athlete. So when you have this amazing team that you're building, which is what Manny's doing, you set yourself apart. And people go, wow, I know you're on the wrong team. You got to get on this team because we do things differently. Man, your work's really good. Like, I saw this. So when you get in this environment and you see what can be done with very gifted people, they're out there. The summit's going to bring them to you. What? So you can learn about these people, because I assure you, the human population is not going to the Manny Baines television network and looking for these people. They're going to Netflix and they're going to YouTube. I said, we are the messengers. We go, we learn, we apply, and what? We share. And people look at you going, Manny, you're looking so good. Like, what's going on with you? I got a new mechanic. Really? Who is it? I want to know about it. And they go, because good news travels. And we get to be part of a group, of a summit, of people bringing good news. I love being a messenger, like Manny with what he's doing, of being a messenger of good news. Well, I've got science, I've got studies, I've got images, I've got, wow, you got a lot. I'm learning something good. That's why we go to a summit. That's what it's called, continuing education. Because it's always, hey, man, you got the same speakers as last year. No, I don't. I got new speakers. Why? There's new things happening in the world. And I'm on the cutting edge, as Manny we know is a film producer. Why? I'm looking for new things to bring into people, because I have a mission to help people with the platform that I bring. So I need people. Manny and I talked about movies, by the way. We both worked in that area. I said, oh, there's only one person working on a movie. No, there's not. There's hundreds of people. Hundreds. And you don't even know most of them. They're like in the background. But they're really important. Just like all of us on this call and all of us coming to the summit, we all play an important role to help those loved ones around us. Hey, there's an option out there? There is? Yeah, they use that in football, called an option play. You have a play and there's an option. In case that doesn't work, we go somewhere else. Why? We need to win the game. You need to win the game for yourself. You need to learn about this and get information so you can be proactive versus getting sacked as a quarterback. No, we don't want to sack the quarterback. We're going to protect the quarterback. It's called an offensive line. It's called what you learn to protect you from what's trying to take you down. So you can live a full, vibrant, full of vitality in your life and be like stoked like me at 65 going, I just can't wait to get out there. Why? Because we're on a mission to help people that are looking for hope, because they lost it. So when you bring that into the world, I was on a call this morning with another doc, they're going, holy jump, this is amazing what you guys are doing. Great, I'm glad you have the same mindset, because it's a winning mindset. So anyways.
And I think the statistics are very large, right? It's got to be, 80-90% of the population has some sort of chronic pain or something.
You want to hear a cool stat?
Yeah, I'd love
this, folks. 80% of visits to the doctor, 80% are only for 3 reasons: chronic pain, poor sleep, lack of energy. I don't have any of those problems. Guess what? I don't go see a doctor. I got different people. But I'm just telling you, 80% of the human population, those 3 epidemics, you want to call them that? Like, sleep is supposed to be natural. Just put your head in the pillow, go sleep. Check your sleep score. Wow, I got 95. Great. No, I got 59. I got the opposite. You got a problem. I got chronic pain. We know what chronic pain does with people, how it affects your quality of life. And when you don't have energy, and we're going to learn about cellular processes and mitochondria and all these cool words going, man, I need like a nuclear power plant working at full steam in my body. I don't have it. I got some wrong engines not working. I got no gas in the gas tank, Kev. You're always supposed to have energy. The body's like this massive producing energy system with the cells in your body. So when you learn about the cells, the building blocks, oh yeah, it's the foundation of a house. Yeah, you got to get the cells working properly. What do they need? You're going to learn from these kind of people. So then you can start shifting your needle on your gas tank from empty to full. I want to keep a full gas tank all the time. So do I. It's called a good thing to do in the wintertime. You don't leave the house with a quarter tank of gas. What happens when you get stuck in a snowstorm? Oh my gosh, I get stuck in that 401, Kev, and I was there for 6 hours and I ran out of gas. You never want to run out of gas, so you're going to learn from people to teach you to keep your gas tank full, so you can be optimal. And that's another word I love talking about: being optimal, being your best, and get you to another level of wellness that you thought you could never get to. Because Manny and I have been around these people going, I remember where I was, Kev. I was in the black and white television days. Now I'm in 4K. Wow, I love being in 4K. So do I. So I want to stay there. I don't want to go back when I was in this state. Can you move me in a different direction? So you're going to learn from people that have taken people down a different path. So cool.
And that's it. I mean, we want to create a community of like-minded people whereby you're learning from different practitioners who are sharing their various knowledge. And so you can walk away, okay, I got this tidbit. Oh, I got this tidbit. And it's all can be applied so you can live a better quality of life. And like Kevin said, like, I'm sure a lot of people rely on you. What's the deeper meaning of this? The deeper meaning is that you become more healthy, you become more vibrant, you have the tools and resources and skills that now you can optimize. Kevin said optimize your health, so now you're performing better, you're looking better, you're feeling better. And what results is that on your family's life? You're gonna have more energy for your kids, you're gonna have more energy for your business, you're gonna have more energy to bring out to the world and be the more full you, right? Potential. What is the first word in potential? It's potent. We want to make you more potent, more vibrant, more full of energy, so you can go out to the world and just crush it, man. So this World Healing Summit is for you. It's to help you and give you powerful practical tips and tools that you can use to totally transform your health. I've got practitioners such as Kevin from all over the world. And ladies and gentlemen, you can feel Kevin's passion. You can feel it. You can feel his energy through the call because you can sense how passionate he is. He's been in this, holistic health space and the sports medicine space for years. And what he's working on now is really, really special. I had a meeting with him and his team, a few weeks ago, and they showed me what they were working on. And boy, is this powerful, and I can't wait for them to hear it. So Kevin, last thing, why should people attend the summit on May 22nd? Final thought.
Why?
Yes.
Because I assure you, every conference summit I've been to, where I was when I came in and where I was when I left, I was in a different level. And so I look at, there's something called, this is the kiss of death in our society, folks, called the comfort zone. You never want to be in a comfort zone. Nothing happens in a comfort zone. You need to grow. So by investing your time, and it's powerful, right? Where do you invest your time? Do you scroll on whatever? Or I'm going to invest in something that's going to help my body be better, that when I leave the summit, I'm going to have more relevant information because I'm passionate about learning from other people who are in the field, and the reason they're doing what they're doing, they must be helping people, because otherwise why would Manny have them on the show? You see where I'm coming. I keep it very simple, folks. It's acquiring information to help you, or it may be a loved one. You're gonna hear something from somebody, oh my gosh, I gotta send this to my sister. I gotta get this contact and give it to my brother, or my husband, or my dad, or my neighbor. Why? They're doing something else. You're like the lighthouse. lighthouse. You touch so many lives. I think, what is it saying? Social media, Maddie. We're three people away from, because of social connectivity of
6 degrees of separation.
3 degrees of separation.
Yeah.
3 degrees. That's how small the world has become because of this box technology. So we can use it to share, which is what we're here for anyway. We're here to serve people. This is the healthcare field. We serve others. We serve with what we've been blessed with, give it away. Guess what? More comes back. Why? They lead you to more broken down cars. I got a great tow truck guy. You got to call this guy. He's always there to fix you. But now we're going to fix your car, get it working better. So it very rarely breaks down. Oh, that would be great, because I'm always in the shop. Car's supposed to be on the road, not in the shop. So if you want to keep your car, keep your body out of the shop, join the World Health Summit. And I assure you, you will take away nuggets. And you come out of here going, holy jumping, I didn't know this. This is like amazing. I'm going to try this. Welcome to the world of emotional practical experience. Because you are the experiment. Are you winning the game, or are you losing the game? And people I talk to, most of them, if not all of them, have a challenge. And they're looking, can you just tweak this a little bit? Like, just play with the recipe a little bit and get me to a different level? Yep. How do you know? I know people. I know what I do, but I have other specialists that I work with. I met Manny through a friend. I didn't know Manny without my friend. And we met together, we talked, and it's like this symbiosis, like this synergy. It's like, man, we're on the same page. Good, because that's how we work. That's called collaboration. We collaborate together to help people. And that's what it's about. So I know you'll walk out, or you'll be sitting down for 3 days, but do your exercises between the calls and get up and stretch and walk in the treadmill, because you can do that in the Zoom when you're a guest. And learn, and never stop learning. That's why he's putting this together. So I'm so thankful. My teammate and I, we get to be a part of this.
Yeah, and again, I can't wait for you to speak. I think we're going to have amazing. We've got stretches and things that people can do throughout the summit. It's really interactive, and I'm excited for them to join. Again, guys, join the World Healing Summit, May 22nd to May 24th. You're going to see amazing speakers like Kevin come in and share their vast amount of knowledge on holistic health and their experience, and you're going to walk away with the practical tips and tools that you can use to totally transform your health. So I'll see you guys at the summit. Please join. Share it with your family. Share it with your friends, because this is going to be life-changing. And again, this was just my give back to you, because I feel there's such a need for this, Kevin, and I just want to give back to the world. So it's absolutely free to join. www.worldholistichealingsummit.com is the link. The link will probably be in the bio of this post. Join, register, and you're going to be absolutely blown away. So Kevin, thank you so much, and I'll see you at the summit. Can't wait to see you.
All right. Thanks, Manny. Appreciate it. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Be good.
Take care.